we've got to understand that some of the things we changed in the last 50 years were for the worse. Here's the perspective of Rodger Jefferis. He grew up on Elrose Station, Cloncurry. His grandfather took up that land in 1911. Rodger grew up with Aboriginal people who were like family. He's seen firsthand and experienced the changes that have occurred in the last 50 years.
It's truly sad that now we're looking at probably 4 or 5 generations, where they've grown up not even seeing Dad work, and so they lost that thing was, when I'm old enough, I'm going to go and work like Dad. I'm going to go and work on Kamilaroi Station or Elrose Station, and I'm going to be as good as him at handling cattle, and that self-pride and that ambition to get out and do something. So unfortunately, we're looking at generations where it's been lost, any intention to work, and so then the knowledge that work means money, and money's been coming from a different way, and there's no need to work. It'd be wonderful if somehow there could be some sort of schemes where they could be pulled into work, and I'm not saying you'd get a win with a lot of them. You might get a win with 1 out of 10, but everyone would be a big win because they would go away and their families would grow up. Isn't it interesting to hear that now a solution's being put forward that what we need to save the children and take them and get them away? We're looking back at the stolen generation, aren't we? It's the same thing that saved them, and they, we know of famous ones that were stolen, and they went on to become judges and all sorts of things. And unfortunately, that solution is so real, isn't it? Because something's got to break the pattern. Something's got to break the pattern that they're in now. There's probably 4 or 5 generations of it, with no self-respect, no knowledge that in life you have to work. Some were lucky enough to be sent to boarding school and excelled, did really well. But and I remember it's just playing football against, in the clubs in towns, from the kids' clubs, and as soon as they get something that they're good at and they've got a pride in life, they're different people. And we see that today in the ones that have become very good sportsmen. Suddenly, they've got a purpose in life, and they're very good. And we've sadly neglected, just let them sit there and throwing money instead of trying to get them out of that situation and into the real world. There's the victimhood thing, it's not a good thing to refer to, but it is. It's been pushed into them by today's thinking that how bad we've treated them over the years and the guilt. We need to forget all about that and just get on and get people to have respect and get a job and get out, because I'm sure they'd lead a far happier life. Somehow you've got to speak the truth, and we all know exactly what's gone wrong. It was not right that they couldn't drink. It was not right that they didn't get the same wage. But the moment we changed that, they stopped being employed, and we changed their lives forever. For the last 50 years, we changed it.